Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's Godan. And this is Donna Titans with Godan. Sometimes you get that feeling that you forgot something, and I definitely forgot something. So we're going to settle back and pick it up where we left off.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
So I remember what I forgot. I need to thank CE Oscar G and Immortal 99 for these two pictures, Snowgore and Flamehide. Now, both of these are in the current event, Fire and Ice. You have an opportunity to get each one of those. However, in the last event, I was Fire, and the final prize was Venom Tusk. So no chance for me to get a Flamehide. Anyways, I'm not competing in the events. I've got what I need. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a little display live of Venom Tusk. See what we can do with him today. Now, the issue that I have, recording from, bum dealio. It's recording from my tablet. So Don Quixote, there you go. It's a slow response time, but we should be all right. Just wanted to display a few things. Actually, I got Edalus up, huh? Well, we'll take it out with the Edalus, and then we'll go to Venom Test, just because we're already here. I already lost one land that was available. I don't want to lose two. So, Farmville. The update, as I said before in my Lands Awakening update video, has drastically changed the game. A part-time player can do very well if they have a good mindset for gameplay. Again, I still prefer the slow and low mindset for gameplay, and I've come across a few different things regarding lands. I will show you after the battle when we switch to Venom Tusk what I'm talking about. Now, lands had been considered in the past not useful by myself. I would never hold a land. Now everything's changed. And when we take a look at the line standings, it's clearly evident that having lands now is definitely the way to go. But there are a few things regarding lands that I spoke about in my live stream. There was a limited people who actually viewed that. And I find that less people watch live streams after they've been recorded compared to watching videos on demand. So I figured I'd share a few of those tips that are on there with you folks right now. So one of the main things about lands, prior to the update, it'd be great to get a large land higher than your castle level, because it would benefit you greatly to get the maximum amount of resources or VP that you could. And with this new update, if you capture a neutral land, it's going to be the same level as your garrison. So I came to the conclusion that if I capture a higher level land, higher than my garrison, that I'd get more VP faster. That is true to an extent, but not completely. And I will show you why. I'm not going to run through the process. I'm just going to explain it. I don't want to be pulling off Titans and doing a whole bunch of stuff. But at this time, I don't have any extra high level lands. But if you look at my level lands, I do have a level, what is this? A level 13 land. I'm generating 1,659 VP per hour. And what is this land? That's what I mean by the response of my tablet. Trust me, I am hitting the screen. It's 1,449 max VP per hour for a level 12 land. So you can see the difference of VP per land. Now, if I was to capture a level 25 land, level 21 land, level 20 land, anything in the higher levels, even with my highest level Titan, because I've already done this and proved it to myself. Even if I put Edalus or even Venom Tusk on like a level 18, 19, 20, or 21 land, I will not generate the max available VP per hour for that land. It just will not happen because my troop levels don't match that land. They're too far below. I do like the idea of getting those lands because it's less likely that you'll be attacked because you do have the stronger reinforcement troops on top of your own troops and your Titan. But it also makes you a target for those higher level players looking to cap lands or looking to chain raid for VP. So I've gone back, I've converted back or reverted to having lands of my own level. But I also discovered this. It's really easy to have a low level land, land lower than your castle level, and using a 1-star Titan and having it reach the max potential VP. So I'm trying to determine how high from my castle level can I go with the level of Titans that I have and max out a land. So right now I can max out a level 13 land with the 3-star Titan, a level 20 Sardu. So I'm looking at possibly capturing a level 14, a level 15 land to see if I can max those out with my high level Titans. Because basically, get as many of the highest lands that you can max the VP for our high level Titans, and then get low level lands for your low level Titans so you can max those out and get as much VP as possible. But mind you, you can only have so many lands unless you buy more. So another thing that I've noticed is that when you're equipping your troops to the land, if you've boosted and buffed your troops by applying the certain relics, you'll generate more VP. So it's better, I've seen, you can do this yourself, experiment, to boost your troops rather than your Titan to generate the most VP. Because it doesn't matter if your land is attacked. It matters if it's captured and taken away because you just lose all VP. But if your land is hit, you're not losing VP. You don't lose VP. You lose the potential of gaining VP. So let's look at my attack log. So they raided my forest. The potential VP that was lost was 1256, 1316, 3918. It's not hurting me. My VP numbers do not drop. So you do want to have lands. If you're trying to get food or gold, you may want to go with gold or food lands. However, I typically find it easier just to raid. And now looking at the alliance, if you look at the leaderboard, you probably have the same thing going on in your own league. The upper alliances are paces above everyone else. I mean, there's no catching up. There is no catching up. We're sitting in 5th place. There is no catching up. That's it. We're going to be in 5th place if that's where we want to end the season. There's no way we're going to make up 24 million because they'll be gaining VP at the same time. Now, this 6 ranking alliance has an opportunity to catch us. Most likely they will not because we keep pressing forth. But let's take a look at the alliance real quick. The new order, that's right, with Queen Frozen, 5 league wins, jumping or bouncing back and forth between Legend League and Master League. So looking at our alliance and speaking of the higher level players who can bring in VP really easy, look at the 2 players above me, Poseidon and Dejo Young. 45 tax and 89 tax, 134 tax respectfully. Their VP between the 2 of them, and only 2 attack differences than my battles won, is almost double. Or actually, it is. Yeah, it's more than double my VP. 45 tax, 89 tax. They have a lot of lands defended. They're raking in all their dough just with their VP lands. If you take a look, the things that I spoke about in earlier videos regarding attacking and defending, lands defending doesn't play as much of a part anymore now that you don't lose resources or lose VP for your alliance. It's just how often do you want to be hit. Now, if you look down from the top to the bottom, battles won compared to lands defended doesn't matter much. Again, I'm saying that, but if you can get big VP hits, you can rank high without having to spend a lot of time in. Now, Poseidon and Dejo Young, they're not spending a lot of time on the game. Not at all. And myself, with only 132 attacks, not a lot of time. So my VP score is high. I am attacking high value targets, most definitely 7, 8 plus 1,000, nothing lower. But a lot of my VP, if you take a look, there are a lot who are lower, but who have more tax. A lot of my VP is generated just from my lands. So let's take a look at Poseidon. He has 45 attacks. Let's see what kind of lands he has. Now, one tip is to, as often as you can while you're raiding, and maybe one or every 2 or 3 raids, go ahead and collect your VP. So he's got 4 VP lands. I think he had a couple more earlier. I can't quite remember. But these VP lands are generating all of his VP, basically. 6,408 available loot VP for somebody who's raiding him. So he's generating a lot of VP from his lands. If you go back to my lands, again, every few minutes, every few raids, I go ahead and collect. And as soon as my lands deplete, I do get the bonus VP that's generated, and I go ahead and capture another land. So I got 34,000 left on this land, 7,000 on this land. So my next land, when this level 12 land is gone, I will be picking up a level 14 and putting that one on it to see if I can max out that land. If I can max out that land, I'm going to keep capturing level 14 lands and replacing my level 11s with those, just because it'll bring me in a little bit more VP. So I got Venom Tusk guarding my castle. Let's switch him out. Yeah, you know what, guys and gals? I'm not going to switch him out. I'm getting that extra 3 souls per attack with Edalus, so I'm just going to keep Edalus going. I was able to do some super tremendous hits with Edalus yesterday, hitting targets that I normally would have been a little wary of hitting. But let's see if I can find those lands real quick. There we go. Yuli Rain, kudos to you for being so powerful. These lands right here were at 15 plus, sitting at 10,000 plus right now. Was able to hit them yesterday, but today I just could not do it. I just cannot take these lands. Doing the same thing I did yesterday. I don't know if his troops, if any of his troop classes leveled up or any of his relics were changed or leveled up. I just don't have the recall. Was able to take out these lands yesterday, but today it's a no-go. Level 23 Grenadiers and Goliaths are definitely tough. Be very mindful of what type of Titan you're taking into to go against bases like that. This was another one. It was sitting at 12,000 yesterday. We'll get to 12,000 again. That was doable. I'm not going to waste the stones today. Always check out the relics and skill slots of your defending Titans to help yourself determine if you are capable of hitting them before you just go in there blind. Don't go in there blind. Make the best use of all your stones. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the first videos you've seen. You might want to go back through my library and take a look at some videos if you're new to Dawn of Titans. They're just here to help you out. Anyways, till next time, as always, relax, enjoy, be balanced, have fun, and take care.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.
Hey, wait a minute, guys. Real quick statistics. In the first 35-40 minutes of that last video, The Death of the Titan, I've had 7 visitors from the United States, 2 from the Netherlands, and 1 from Latvia. Hey, Latvia. Good looking out. Hope you enjoyed.
It's a long road, there's no turning back. 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 It's a long road, there's no turning back.